Hi, welcome to Texas Along with MGTOW, your source for Red Pill Truth. Today, we are going to talk about a new topic today. This one, I've already done some topics on the male personalities, okay? And pardon me, the weather here and where I'm staying has been changing. It's been messing with my vocal cords. So now let's get to it. All right, now let's get to it, shall we? Now we're going to talk about the beta female. All right, the beta female. All right. Now, what is a beta female? How to become one? Okay, women or girls, do you want to come and join me on an adventure to learn about the particular personalities and how they differ in the female section of the human biology? Of course, come on into my channel at YouTube. Come on in, click the playlist. Then click the female personality. Then there you're going to see videos describing the top personalities of the beta female, all right? Now, it is going to be good. Are you ready to pull up your sleeves and let's get down to business, shall we? Now, everybody wants a beta female. The quote, "Quiet Girls Can Run the World" by Rebecca Holman proves there can be more than one way to be bossy. That's one way is by being a beta female. The primary characteristic of a beta female include compassion and shyness. Okay? Also, the beta women intentionally choose to stay away from the spotlight and prefer getting things done from the back end. They often get mistaken for being submissive and not interested in taking charge of things. However, this is not true. The way the alpha females do love to be powerful and lead, the beta females like to be team players and work behind the scenes. They're confident about their positions and don't mind being led by someone. However, they have opinions which they present only when required. If you love leading away from the limelight, caring for people, and being the finest companion or partner and pals, you could be a beta female. Browse through this post to learn more about the key attributes of a beta female. Alrighty. The beta female is second in command on the social hierarchy. So you got the alpha, the beta, the delta, the gamma, the omega, and lastly, the sigma. All right? So there are 6 unique characteristics. So today we are going to do one on the beta female. All right? All women exhibit a particular personality. It could be alpha, beta, gamma, omega, or sigma. Okay, the beta female is caring, mellow, introverted, and modest individual who is loved by all. Usually the type of woman men want to be with and everyone would like to be friends with. She is amicable, loyal, creative, and artistic by nature. Although not too outgoing, she does not restrain from speaking up when needed. So let's get into it, shall we? Now, grab you a pen and a paper, take notes. Okay? I just had a coworker ask me, "Do I hate beta females?" I said, "No, I don't. I just like to understand the personalities. That's all I like to do. I like to learn about the personality of a person. I like to learn because if you stop learning, you done wasted your time to live life to the fullest, right? Okay. Number one, all right. So let's go. 15 characteristics of a beta female. Every beta female exhibits a few typical traits that determines the beta personality. If your personality depicts most traits mentioned below, you might be a beta female. All right. We're going to get into it, okay? Oh, this is going to be fun. We're going to get into it. All right. Number one, she's a go-to person. The beta female is the backbone of every alpha female. She is reliable, smart, the one people can approach for solutions, help, support. She's good at helping others. Her supportive nature often imparts strength to everyone who needs it. The natural nurturing behavior of a beta female allows everyone to be comfortable around her, seek her advice or help when needed. Alrighty. Number two, career oriented. So, a beta female is focused and clear about her career goals. She is hardworking and strives toward accomplishing what she sets out for. She's not drawn by the limelight and fame. Her undivided attention to every task allows her to excel at everything. Her unabashed intelligence and smartness help her go a long ways. She rarely competes to win and does not seek admiration or approval for her achievements. Be right back. Give me a few moments, okay? Sorry about that. I'm back. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and get into this. Number three, she's introverted. She's shy, calm, less talkative. She's passive and speaks only when spoken to. However, do not mistake her as a sign of underconfidence. Okay? Now, she also chooses to be so insecure about her choice. The beta female thinks deeply and hence is quiet most of the time. Comfortable in her skin and is not outgoing. And although she talks less, she puts across her point at the right time. Number four, diplomatic and passive. All right. She does not prefer definitive stands, but instead like putting her points forth gently by sugarcoating words to avoid hurting the sentiment of others. However, a concern arises. She refrains from being blunt and straightforward, takes a gentle approach to communicate her views and ideas. So, this is pretty interesting, isn't it? She is constantly adjusts and does not impose her thoughts on others. She convinces herself to do something that she may not be interested in, and her peacekeeping attitude makes her quite popular in her group. Her passive her passiveness makes her approachable. She usually solves disputes in a mind and is a mindful mediator. So, okay. So, number 5, she's pragmatic. A female is practical, has a rational thought process which allow her to put things in perspective. Her deep thinking ability enables her to see things in a plain sight, which often turns out to be integral in relationships and teamwork. She knows what she's talking about while putting across her pragmatic views, and her logic is undeniable. So, also take note, number 6, she's empathetic. A beta female is compassionate and empathetic towards everyone. She tends to be understanding and senses other people's emotions and immediately would often step up to offer empathy to loved ones. Is truly considerate about others and their feelings, okay? Her ability to share others' burden, happiness, or excitement is one key characteristic of the beta female. So, number 7, she's a caregiver. A beta woman is natural, nurturing, and caring. She loves raising a family and being a nurturer and taking care of her husband and children. Taking care of little things that her loved ones would revere is a signature trait of a beta female. So, okay, now creative and artistic, usually an adept at fashion, art, decor. She loves designing her home, being creative with clothes, embraces different forms of art. It would not be surprising if a beta female chooses a creative field to pursue her career. Fashion, interior designing, visual art, such creative careers would be a popular pursuits for the beta female. 9, comfortable in taking orders. Okay, while alpha females lead the way and take spotlight, beta females are comfortable being led. A team of alpha and beta female goes well as beta woman naturally makes a great team member. She lets others take charge while she contributes meaningfully towards a team. Alpha supports strength. She is not secure about being the backbone of alpha females and understands her vital role as a team member. Alrighty, are you ready? Number 10, she's high moral. Beta female prefer to follow her sets of rules as thrive on by her own principle at any cost. She's virtuous, spiritual, down to earth, but nothing can come in the way of her morals. She has high standards and principles, and she stands up for herself and others when required. She loves to keep her conscience clean and difficult to be swayed or influenced. 11, fashionista. She loves dressing up spectacular every day as part of her confidence boosting regime. Dressing up well is an essential aspect of a beta female's life for self-esteem and image. Thus, she ends up being a shopaholic, focusing on dressing immaculately every day. All right? A beta female feels good about having great clothes in her closet, even sometimes mean having over-flooded wardrobes. All right, are you ready for the next one? Number 12. She's feminine. She's feminine. Okay, a beta female is beautiful and feminine, embodies a true essence of womanhood. She loves to be courted and always prefer having a man to make the first move. The beta female would prefer a traditional approach in a relationship and gracefully let her man woo her if she settled for trust and love. Once she finds her man who understands her emotional needs, she will do everything in her capacity to keep that love sparkling. Alrighty. Now, 13, romantic. You may find a beta female being romantic in a relationship enjoy traditional romantic gestures. She adores little gestures such as holding of hands, forehead kisses, long drives, romantic evening. She's also a vintage lover and brings out her romantic side when she finds her faithful companion. She is also patient and sensible about a relationship and does not believe in fleeting romances. Do you know what fleeting romances is? I'm going to help you find it. Now, what that means, I'm going to help you look up fleeting romances. All right. Now, fleeting romances means I'm gonna read it to you, okay? Fleeting romance. Do you know what fleeting romance is? All right, it's a brief interaction of nonetheless or colored by emotional dependence and intimacy. Okay. So, um, now it's like a micro relationship, so to speak. All right. Now we're gonna look that up. All right. No, we're gonna look up fleeting romances. No, you need to know this. Now, beware of those fleeting romances. Chances are you either or someone you know is struggling to recover a micro relationship right now. Um, so what is a micro relationship, if you ask? They are like 1 to 3 month romances, give or take, sit down somewhere between a fling and a long-term relationship. You know the one, so the relationship where you pretty much exclusively dating someone, but would not be comfortable dropping the boyfriend, girlfriend, partner label just yet. Okay, fleeting romances. Okay, the kicker is the one can take what he feels like is a ridiculous amount of time to get over, but we're not. But are we not blessed? Okay. So, and it's a micro relationship, all right? It's a micro dating game. So, anyways, now she's also patient, sensible about a relationship, does not believe in fleeting romances. Once she finds her man, there's no stopping her from being romantic. So we already covered what you needed to know here, okay? I'm going to bring you the answers. I'm going to go search the web, bring you the answers, okay? All right, you ready for this one? Number 14, she's loyal. Commitment and loyalty are important traits of a beta female. She is undeniably loyal and trustworthy in a relationship with her friends. She would compromise for a worthy relationship and keep her partner first in aspect of her life. Thus, she's a perfect partner that most men seek and the best friend everyone wants. 15. Sensible. A beta woman is sweet and gentle, although emotionally intelligent. She can be overly sensitive. She often finds herself being taken advantage of since she follows her heart, ends up compromising way more than she should. A beta female is emotional at heart. Her sensitive nature enables her to put comfort of her loved ones before her own. Beta females are powerful in a hidden way. Beta female may appear introverted and shy, but she can dominate and achieve her goals when a situation presents itself. Are you learning something new? Just let me know in the comments below. All right. Her empathetic nature, compassion, realistic views make her a good friend and partner. If you show any signs of a beta female, you should celebrate your unique personality. You are beautiful and balanced in many aspects. Hence, cherish your inner beauty and channel it into making your life as beautiful as you always do. Now, infographic, other female personality types. Now, are you now? So, I just want you to look at this. Now, 10 personality traits of a female on Panda Gossips, okay? All right, ready? Are you introverted, demure, shy, laid back, perfectly content with doing your own thing in the background? Then you may be a beta female. All right? All right? Types of women. Every woman is unique in their own beautiful way. We all have tendency to be ambitious, career-oriented, content, caring, outspoken, demure, and so on and so forth. Every woman has sets of personality characteristics that fall under a certain type. Based on their personality, a woman can be classified in one of the most types: alpha, beta, omega, gamma, and sigma. Okay? Alpha females are natural leaders and boss people around. Beta females are shy and introverted. Omega females are the polar opposite of an alpha in a good way. Gamma females are usually the invisible ones, just blend in with the crowd. Finally, the sigma females considered to be the manipulative mastermind. I just want you to know up front, during this discussion, you put a sigma female in the same room with an alpha female, you might want to call the ambulance, because one of them is going to get her butt whooped. Listen. All right. Okay, I'm glad I got your attention. The sigma female and the alpha female have the same characteristic, same personality traits. But one is extroverted and one is a dominant introvert. All right? So, now let's get on with the beta female, okay? So I'm glad you are watching my film or video, whatever you call it. I just want you to learn from me, okay? Learning is a good thing in life, all right? Based on the classification provided above, it's easy to identify what group you belong to. Are you introverted and demure? Do you keep your thoughts to yourself? Do you shy, lay back, perfectly content doing your own thing in the background? These are classic traits exhibited by the beta female. Alrighty. So, we all have often heard about alpha females. All right, she exerts control over others with her high energy way of life, but haven't heard much about the woman who the alpha depends on, the beta female. All right. I'm just drinking me some water. My mouth is getting dry. She's a highly sophisticated woman with a feminine side is often sought out by all. The beta females are highly intelligent and well known for their beauty. Now, we're going to find out who some of the famous beta women existed. All right? Some of the most famous beta women are Marilyn Monroe, Audrey Hepburn, Mother Teresa, and Jennifer Aniston. Do you remember those names, or you heard of those names before? All right, the beta female. The beta female, sweet and caring soul who is demure and type of girl men prefer to be with. She's feminine, very creative or artistic. She enjoys simple pleasures in life. Nice. A beta female, usually the alpha's best friend, and seen as the plain Jane who ties the group together. She is the one who everyone goes to for advice regarding love, friendship, relationship, and morals. Alrighty. The beta female is a career-oriented with an artistic side that occasionally comes out from time to time. She enjoys cooking for her loved ones, tending to her garden, decorating her house, taking a dog for a walk, babysitting a neighbor's kid, reading, amongst other things. She enjoys established her career in sectors like the fashion industry, interior designing, exterior landscaping, and flower shop cooking in areas where she gets to exercise her artistic nature. Traits of a beta female. We already went through some of it, so we're going to go deeper in this. The beta female usually quiet that expresses her only thoughts when needs arise or when she's threatened. She voices concern and ideas in a diplomatic tone without hurting anyone. The beta female is happy about being guided by others, although she does not shy away from responsibility. She embraces the role of a caregiver to her family, husband, and children. She's spiritually inclined and communicative, in touch with her emotions, with an active listener. The beta female is comfortable in her skin and does not imitate the alpha female. Here we will provide top 10 traits to a beta female which defines her personality. All right. The beta female has an introvert personality. All right? Being an introvert is a classic trait exhibited by beta females. They usually keep to themselves in a group, talking only when need arises. Beta women are big thinkers. All right? Anyways, so, anyways, beta women are big thinkers and content being on the sidelines rather than in the spotlight. They may come across as quiet people, but don't mistake this trait as a weakness. The beta female has an outgoing personality with an introvert mind, which can prove to be a hindrance to some situations. Okay? If a beta female is pushed to her limit, she will eventually fight back and will not hesitate to give you a piece of her mind. Woo! Are y'all absorbing this? The beta female is highly intelligent. All right? With ever graceful Audrey Hepburn is a multi-talented beta female who juggled various roles such as being an actress, model, dancer, humanitarian, film, and a fashion icon. She was highly revered for her beauty, intelligence, and passion for humanitarian cause. Beta females are highly intelligent, avid readers, spend large amounts of their time helping themselves update with the latest trends. They don't like to be left behind in a rat race. Now, 3. Beta females don't shy away from taking orders. Unlike alpha females who have a hard time following orders, the beta females don't mind being led by others. The beta female is comfortable taking the back seat and let others lead once in a while. This trait does not mean she's insecure, rather just highlights she's comfort in being in the background. She trusts her ability to know when it's time for her to take a break, let someone more capable be suited to take the reins. Now, here's something else. Here's something else that you need to be aware of. Beta females are emotional. Now, I'm going to read this. Are we getting warmed up? Type in a comment, okay? I like to engage my audience. All right. The beta of females is one of the sweetest souls you ever come across in your life. She was always in tune to other people's feelings, always empathetic towards others. The beta female doesn't compromise her feelings and always follow her instincts when it concerns emotions. Due to their emotional tendency, beta females usually perceived as weak beings and taken advantage of. But everyone beware. They are not be taken lightly, for they come back with revenge when they are scorned. Did you hear that? But beware, everyone. They're not to be taken lightly, for they come back for revenge when they are scorned. All right. The number 5, beta female prefers a passive approach. The beta female restrains herself from being aggressive. You know it takes a lot of practice for that, don't it? Okay. Now we're gonna cover this. This is getting very interesting, y'all. I'm so glad to help you discuss this. But we all want to be in the know, don't we? We want to be in the know. All right? Now, the beta female always constrains herself being aggressive. Unlike the bold alpha female who feeds on drama, beta female can easily be convinced to do something even though she may not be interested in doing it. Due to her mellow nature, she will likely go with the flow rather than oppose it. She takes measures to avoid confrontation at all costs. Is considered the unofficial queen when it comes to peacekeeping. She's also a mindful mediator, which makes her a lifeline of any group that she's part of. She might take some time to open up to others. Number 6, prefers a gentle approach. Now, a beta female always prefers to have a gentle approach when it concerns or an issue arises. If a friend or colleague asks for an opinion, she's most likely to sugarcoat her answer rather than hurting. She just rather, she just don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. Anyways, um, anyways, so you hear that purring in the background? I got a cat on me. Talking about contented. So, anyways, she prefers to take a gentle route because she doesn't like to upset people. This makes her easily approachable for people who don't want to confide in her, and she is most likely the one who come up with the amicable solution. 7, beta females love to be courted. So, the beta female expects the man to make the first move. She will also expect a man to chase and woo and court her before she acknowledges his feelings. At times, the beta female may play hard to get instead of directly confronting the man. She may take the traditional approach to romance. And, anyways, so, anyways, now take note. This is leader amazing. Okay, she preferred to take the tradition. Okay, and instead of opting for a wild whirlwind affair. This could lead her to an amazing life filled with love, care, trust if she finds the right man who listens to her emotional needs. And anyways, pardon me, I got a cat that's purring on me. Now, so anyways, where was I at? Once she starts loving a person, she will not hesitate to wear her heart on the sleeve for the guy. All right. I got one contented cat. So if you hear purring in the background, I got a cat in my arm. Okay. Anyways, Number 8, beta female have high morals. Remember that. Anyways, when compared to other personality categories, beta female are more spiritual and down to earth. She follows a clear set of rules, maintain her morals at all costs. She hardly compromises on her standards and always stands up for herself and others who are in need. Her passion towards respecting her morals and keeping her conscience as clean is a strong trait of a beta female, which make her respected by all. All times she may be swayed and influenced by others and tempted to break her morals, but she rarely follows through on temptation if she knows she might not do something she. Okay, let me read this again. But she rarely follows through on temptation as she knows she might do something she'll regret later. In other words, she'll think twice about doing it. All right? So, also take note. Number 9, beta women love shopping. All right? The beta females like to shop. All right? Now, beta women love shopping, which could be a problem for them at times. They can never resist buying that cute pink top with the shiny white heels to channel their inner goddess, so to speak. Shopping is an essential part of a beta woman's life. It's crucial for her maintaining her self-image and confidence, okay? Beta women usually have a hard time maintaining their self-esteem. Beta female confidence can prove to be an obstacle in her life since she prefers to hide in the background without taking any credit. Thus, by doing things they have control over, like shopping for clothes to make them feel good, they're to keep their self-esteem levels stable. Now, number 10, beta women are loyal partners. I don't know how true this is. The beta woman is very picky in choosing a romantic partner with high expectations for her soulmate. She's very open-minded about her relationship, doesn't think twice about compromising a few things for the sake of her partner. The beta woman likes exploring and experiencing new things with her partner, usually convinced by parents to give someone a try. She keeps her romance alive by keeping her partner in the forefront aspect of her life. She expects her partner to appreciate and reassure her from time to time. She will fiercely maintain loyalty and trust in her partner and also expect the same from him. If that trust is broken, the beta female won't give second chances. Oops. Overall, the beta female will make good lovers who always have their partner's back. So, conclusion. The beta woman is shy, submissive, and loved by everyone due to her sweet, down-to-earth personality. She doesn't mind following others, but given her inner potential to lead, she can prove to be a serious threat to an alpha female. She channels her inner glow and outer beauty in a good, positive manner and go out of her way to make others feel comfortable. Okay? I thought she was the alpha woman's best friend. She strives for the balance and needs a partner to enhance and encourage her to bring out her light. So what are you beta girls waiting for? Embrace your beauty and intelligence like Marilyn Monroe. Shine bright like Mother Teresa and when helping others. All right? Now, Now we're going to, you know, now, have you wondered about a beta female? Have you heard of alpha females? So who is exactly a beta woman? So, have you think about this at your workplace? You may have noticed a woman who takes the back seat and follows orders diligently. She's a genuine team player and takes interest in maintaining group harmony. The chances are you're looking at a beta woman. All right? The beta female is that much more. Let's read on, okay? Now, so here is your, now I'm going to go ahead and give you a chance to take a good look at this, okay? Now, this is getting very interesting, y'all. So, she's highly emotional, intelligent, anyways, she's highly emotionally intelligent. She's quite reserved, shies away from limelight. Okay. Additionally, she has a strong desire to help those around her and is approachable. So, beta females' personalities are characterized by empathy, understanding, high emotional intelligence. She's reserved, likes to keep to herself. And this trait often comes across as vulnerable, having low self-esteem, weak, to so to speak. The world that runs on power and dominance, females' niceness and compassionate nature are mistaken for fragility and hypersensitivity. Alrighty, let's go way down here. The beta female traits, okay? A beta female possesses a set of characteristics that makes her stand out in a calming sense. She's not bold and fierce like an alpha female. Instead, she's soothing presence and unique ways make her quite indispensable. So, we already went through this, didn't we? So, um, now, they're practical, okay? The beta women have logical, rational approach to thinking. I think we already covered this. This ability enables them to put into perspective. Pragmatism plays a crucial role in their professional and personal life as an effect on their communication skills. All right? Specifically, they're excellent articulators through their smooth flow of thoughts. They know what they're talking about and how to put it across. All right? Beta females tend to be diplomatic. You know, when there's drama or chaos erupting, all right? When drama and chaos erupts, okay? So, the beta woman is careful the way she phrases her words so she does not hurt anyone in pretext of being truthful. She kind, sugarcoats it enough, never blunt in her communication. So, it's, you know, most people rather go to a beta female for answers than to go to a sigma female. She can come across as being a B word and sharp. and down to the point where she sounds rude. But don't take it that way. Sometimes they ain't gonna be around the bush. So the beta female is gonna sugarcoat it, try not to hurt your feelings. All right. With that being said, she does not refrain from expressing her opinions at the same time. She doesn't impose her ideas on anyone. All right. She adjusts and accommodates in a way she convinces her to do things she's not interested in, merely maintain harmony. This ability to sustain group cohesiveness makes her popular. Okay, she is the one who takes orders and keeps everything flowing. Keep the peace type person, okay? She's also known for a tendency to mediate and resolve disputes. Her passive and disinterested approach is keenly sought after by many team members. Alrighty. Now, we're going to go ahead and skip some of these here, alright? And they are confident, okay? Beta women are confident as they are secure about themselves, okay? They know who they are, do not shy away from owning their personality. One might think otherwise because of their highly emotional nature, okay? However, the belief that being sensitive does not mean they have to feel insecure. They recognize this characteristic, allow them to be who they are. Oh yes, we need to cover this one. They are sensitive to criticism. All right, they are sensitive. All right. To keep above point in mind, when people are critical of beta women, they do internalize it. Despite knowing who they really are, they cannot help but feel upset about it and overthink it for a while. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We're getting into it, aren't we? Additionally, the closer the beta woman is to the person critiquing them, the more hurtful it is for her. She hates disappointing people she loves for critical comment to get her spiraling. It is important to remember sometimes such criticism can be helpful. It can be perceived as a form of constructive feedback. It's okay to feel upset about it, but with that being said, ruminating on it and letting it affect your self-esteem is something you need to be mindful about. So we already covered the romantic, they're already gentle, the creative, righteous principle. Oh, now, the beta woman does not react. So their submissive nature is often frowned upon by other personality types. Okay? She finds arguments discomfiting. Do you know what that is? Specifically, beta women would rather stay quiet than voicing her opinion during conflicts. Sometimes this tendency backfires. She's left feeling exploited. Moreover, the characteristic is true in a situation where she's asked to share an opinion unless absolutely comfortable. The beta women refrain from sharing her views. So, now, but anyways, now, we already went through all of this. Now, the definition of the beta female, okay, in a hierarchy of social archetypes, okay, you can find some of these information very informative. Yeah, you can find this informative, so to speak. So she is the sidekick to the alpha. She has a strong work ethics. She gives great advice. She follows rather than leads. So we already covered everything here. So we already covered this. We already covered that as well. Now, I just want to say thank you very much for taking the time to understanding what the beta female really is, okay? I'm going to do more videos to come, all right? Peace.